to start this question off with bars. What makes you want to do this battle?
Iron sharpens iron.
Welcome to Apex Poetry League. The first event was a success. Nick Austin versus Mello Jones. Both competitors lived up to the hype. They both killed it. 3 rounds of poetry going back and forth. First round, Blackness. Second round, Heartbreak. Third round, Apex.
If I catch a body tonight, you could chalk it up to me outlining you. You know how to write an essay, right? First is the introduction, then the body, and in conclusion, I'm outlining you.
But I saw a clip, and it was a poet talking, and he said he had a hit list. And my name came up.
No, Nick, like he said he fuck with me, I fuck with him. This isn't threats. But you was on the internet talking a lot of shit, and I did get triggered. But my therapist told me I need to handle my shit and use my nickel less.
This battle only can take place in one city, Philadelphia, at the legendary Hero Marks Enterprise, ran by Young Bob. This is not a battle. This is not a slam. This is Apex.
All right, so how we gonna determine who calling it in there? Heads. Let it drop to the floor. Or let it drop.
Let it go.
That carpet is kind of crazy though.
What it look like?
Heads.
It's heads. Who going first?
Round 1, Blackness is on bars.
Before I begin, I want to thank everyone for being here, just to watch the two of us perform tonight. I know it was raining all damn day. Well, it's about to be a storm tonight. I say, yo! Yeah! First and foremost, rest in peace to Toriyama. Only the real Dragon Ball fans can understand the impact of that sort of trauma. So tonight is all about finally providing a quality live action adaptation in his honor. Apex Poetry League presents Goku versus Krillin. Now, I'm not saying that this is about to be a killing, all right? Just because I called you Krillin. I mean, you still the strongest human, so don't start assuming that I'm just trying to construct this. I called you Krillin because if you had a CD, I would smash it into the nearest wall and yell out Destructo Disc. Now, I could probably win this battle in my sleep. I should have just showed up wearing my pajamas. You being the victor tonight, that's a bigger stretch than Victor Wembanyama. But don't worry, that's just something I came up with on the spur of the moment. Now let's focus on the theme of blackness using bars. Blackness always remains strong. It's only those who focus on the light that weaken. The moment I first chose to write for this weekend, I had a meeting with my demons and told them it's only right that we can tap into my dark side. Just look at the two of us fighting over blackness. It's like we're running backwards to apartheid. There's only 2 outcomes tonight. Either I win or you lose because I refuse to let even a single part tide. I only came here. I said there's only 2 outcomes tonight. Either I win or you lose because I refuse to leave even a single part tied. I only came here to do my part to leave you dearly departed. This is the part where you part ways with every part of you, from the parts between your locks all the way to your particles. I honestly almost started to do a whole entire round of parts. The first time I caught a body, I used my pieces to cut it into pieces and told the police it's not my fault. I don't know my way around these parts, but tonight, if I catch a body tonight, you could chalk it up to me outlining you. You know how to write an essay, right? First is the introduction, then the body, and in conclusion, I'm outlining you. Mufasa versus Scar, brother, I'm about to outline you. What you roar like? I said, Mufasa versus Scar, brother, I'm about to outline you. What you roar like? Hey, real quick, Link, how the video looking? Let me know if you need more light. This is Coke versus Diet Coke. I'm dope and you're more lights. And I ain't talking about your skin tone, all right? Matter of fact, let's have a shadow match. You see, when I be blacking on stage, I let the blackness take over my whole body like a Peter Parker fitted. This is Stevie Wonder versus Ray Charles. Let's see who can get darker with it. And I mean that in the best way. I bet if you took a look at my x-ray, it's like Wesley Snipes covered in black paint in the middle of the night listening to the electric slide. I guess what I'm trying to say is I be feeling really black inside. And I bet you think we similar, but my pen be on a different level like I dropped it on the elevator. I only wrote this to elevate your eloquent elocution with perfect execution. I'm so on point with the lethal injections, I make the rest of y'all look like guillotines. Effective, but sloppy. Meaning you do enough to catch the body, but you got to do it with your best poem. And even then, you still leave a little bit of gristle hanging off the neck bone. You see, I ain't trying to follow in your direction where you be headed. I said, I ain't trying to follow in the direction where you be headed. I'm much rather a clean cut, like a barber in a 3-piece suit with a button down. Tonight, I'm giving you 3 pieces that probably ain't suited for button. Now, this is the only opportunity I'm going to give you to forfeit. You see, I can do you. Oh.
Round 1. Blackness is on Mello.
Look, clap it up for bars, y'all. That was a lot of fucking bar dropping. And that was probably for you a smart option. But I might as well just go by the rules and say the fuck on topic. I mean, there was a lot of shit he said. He's a dope-ass poet and it's clear, but that's probably why he's rated bar poet and I got the fucking poem of the year. So, if we want to start talking about blackness and, you know, let's think, right? How come blackness is always symbolized with trauma, right? I mean, we black. You Puerto Rican, you black. You know. But how do we express our blackness? You know what I'm saying? Me? I always use my black ink. Because just like this, I flow freely. I get straight to the point and I roll easy. I'm thin in size, but mightier than guys that's twice my size. My lies look identical to my truth. My inner juice lets loose and starts massaging this motherfucker like a masseuse. I'm much more than the eye can see. Back in the day, so you had to use a feather to be as fly as me. But now I roll in packs of 3 and get 1 free because my average lifespan's about 3 weeks. People use me and throw me when I refuse to speak, thinking I'm not alive because I hide my pride inside. If you're not using me right, why should I choose to write? They try to torture me with heat to try to make me speak. Sometimes I give in before my skin gets weak. It's part of me. Just like my cat, which can detach, push my button the right way. And my head snaps back, letting you use me. But who really fucking wants to be used? But I'm more than just a tool, so why you treat me so cruel? Nah, that ain't black enough. This black ink? Nah, fuck that. What about this black ink? That's the blood of a black man who won't bleed when he's cut deep. See, my skin won't slice, break, or bend. All of my wounds grew within. I got my real niggas in the back, and only a few of them know the stories I'm gonna tell in the next round is actually fucking true. My imagination is only outrageous to y'all strangers. See, the strangers, y'all be the only ones that notice the danger. You stand too close, you can't distinguish the picture. That's exactly what I distance from niggas. You'll see me clear when you don't look. Y'all old enough to remember those magic eye books? That's just an example how your image gets scrambled. You don't know me, you just know who I hand you. I give you confidence when the one that confide in. I talk loud to break out the deafening silence. I sing other niggas' songs on karaoke nights having fun because my song don't sound right. Life give me lemons so I hide in that limelight. If everything happens for a reason, what's the reason I'm lonely? Even when I'm with all my homies. I wonder if everybody feel like I'm still me and hasn't seen I'm changed. Maybe I'm not the real me. Got niggas wanting to feel me, right? Y'all want to clap for me and shit. Y'all want to respect them. But on the other end of the spectrum, I got niggas trying to kill me. I wake up and give God his praise and see the scars on my hand from a bullet when I wash my face. I wrote half this shit in a cell when I caught my case. Even after I beat it, I still felt defeated. That's black ink, the tears of a man who won't cry. Because I cry inside, look through my eyes, who am I stressed, trying to make sense of suicide. Life's a game. And if you don't play, you can't win. But on the other end, if I don't play, you can't lose. How can I choose when there's no choice? It's like everything I do here has no point. Life makes me want to scream. But I'm black as fuck in America. So I ain't got no voice. So I choose black ink, the eyes of a man who just wants you to see what you can. I know times get hard, but remember, when he draws your card, you can't dance with the devil and walk with God and still stand as a man that would take 6 feet. Shit, motherfucker, that's deep. On the beach, one set of footprints on the sand, but they started size 3 and then size 10, which means I've been all alone since I was a kid. I know I had to have a halo floating over my head or I'll be dead. Lord, please let me lead. I don't want to be led. Bad dreams feel like those in my bed.
Round 2, Heartbreak is on bars.
One of my favorite pastimes as a child was the crack yo mama jokes. Like, yo mama's so big, she on both sides of the family. Or, yo mama's so broke, she can't afford to pay attention. Or my mama's heart is so weak that it's only operating at 50%. That last one wasn't really a joke, but it was my half-hearted attempt at a punchline. I'd be lying if I told you that the news didn't hit me like a Mike Tyson uppercut directly to the rib cage, and I can't stomach the notion of her being so broken. Especially after all the times that she used her heart to fix me, like going bowling, to the amusement park, or to the movies to see the new Denzel, because my mama loves her some Denzel, and well, those are the days. The days when my sickest fear was a runny nose or a fever. Nowadays, the doctor says it's congestive heart failure. The cruel irony that failure might lead to my mama passing. How can you expect me to perform my passion when I already know that my biggest fan won't be in the audience, won't be on the phone with me afterwards, won't be in the comment section of all my posts telling everyone how proud she is? Tell me, why is the Reaper's sense of humor so grim that he would choose to solar eclipse my main source of light? It's like my entire world revolves around her. So I wish that God would just take my heart, turn me into John Q so I could give it to my son. The brightest star that I know, and I know that I've been training for this day since the day I first learned that our wicks won't always burn. But that doesn't mean that I'm emotionally equipped to handle the melting of her candle. I'd rather you set me ablaze, make me a man on fire so I can give her the warmest hug imaginable. Hey, yo, Philly, close your eyes and imagine a bull going through this world without any mama. But it's not just any mama, it's my mama. And my mama is so good at being my mama that she didn't even tell me about her diagnosis. I had to hear it from my aunt 1 hour before a poetry slam. Here I was holding out hope, hoping I could hold up a trophy when I should have been by her bedside, holding her hand. You don't understand. Me and my mama be thick as thieves, so the moment I found out that she might be about to leave, it left me with a thinner smile. You got a poem called I Killed a Child Today. Well, when I got that call, that was the day that killed my inner child. The irony that as many times that I've competed in a slam and made it to a final stage, I pray every day that she don't make it to 1-2. I'm sorry. But my mama's love is so big, it reaches both sides of the family. But her heart is so broke, it's cracking mine up just thinking about it. Sadly, some of y'all already know this joke far too well. For the rest of y'all, your mama is so lucky she don't know her expiration date.
Round 2, Heartbreak is on Mello.
This isn't a poem. This is just me venting. God is good. All the time. Every time I say God is good, I need y'all to say all the time. God is good. All the time. I started writing before I started living. Me and my pen used to lie to each other like we were strangers. But in those lies, I found my truth. And the truth is, I'm actually pretty good at this shit. I'm sure. Nobody in my life was as sure as Will. Will was one of those people who just had sunlight pouring out of his heart. And God said, let the light in the expanse of the universe be for days and years, and to separate nights and days for hours and for seasons, and for seasons, Will couldn't separate his nights from his days. He couldn't separate his angels from his demons. Those demons left him on rising sun as the sun was rising. They found him with the sunlight now pouring back into his heart. 8 shots turned his windows of 8 shots turned into windows into his soul. Not stained glass, but just stains. Not window pane, but pain from windows he could not survive from. And God said he deserved it, right? Because God is good, right? All the time. God is good, right? God is good. God is good. You're right. I remember it was my brother's birthday. He and his friends went out to the club. I was too young to go to the club, but I was just old enough to know exactly what I was missing out on. So I was ushered back into my room to babysit my nephew. His name was actually Austin. That's a fact. His name is Austin. In the room, we went to sleep. Silence. It was subtle. The knock on the door was gentle. 4 a.m., my mother's screams turned goosebumps on my bones. My brother and 3 of his friends went out to have a good time, but only one man was left to drag the death back with him. The silence in the room was deafening. To a young boy, he can't even hear it. But God is good, right? All the time. God is good. That's right. I forgot. I spent the rest of my days haunting my nephew's existence. Just trying to give him that fatherly advice that I can never compare to, you know? I watched him grow from a boy to a man, and somehow in this period, I never really got to know him. I tried. I gave him a little bit of money when I see him on the street, you know what I'm saying? Let him borrow the car, do whatever I could just to bring him in. He showed me red flags, but I was just happy he was still waving at me. His son looked just like my fucking brother. Reincarnation did it again when it's his daughter. I'm gonna run out of time. That's cool.
Round 3 is the apex round. It's on bars.
Some of y'all think my poetry comes off as arrogant. Some might even call me cocky. Well, would you rather I only spit about my childhood growing up with my great-grandmother who called me Rocky? Her nickname was Rose. And when I was 21, my entire world crumbled the night that she fatally tumbled. She literally dropped dead in front of me. And I've been fronting ever since. You see, after we buried her, I began burying my grief behind masks and bars. So if you ever find yourself asking bars, why are you so distant in every instance? Why don't you ever let us into your emotions? It's because when her eyes were open, I was so social and well-spoken, but I had no fucking clue what to do when they closed. She was the rose that grew from the concrete. I am the concrete that grew from a rose. So I'm going to keep doing these poems until I cement her legacy. When it comes to my poetry, vulnerability can sometimes be pretty hard to pen. But like a nigga that can't stay out of jail, it's only a matter of time before I get back to these bars again. I guess I'm a repeat offender. Poetically, I'm the worst type. Y'all remember how those poems was hitting for the first 2 rounds? Let's find out how the third strikes. It's like, y'all be watching only 3/8 of Raising Kanan. You niggas only a fraction of my star power. But before I turn ghost, I'ma continue to boast, talk my shit, and always do the most, because no matter what, somebody somewhere always gonna say that it's arrogance. I can't help that I'm a jet fighter in a world full of hot air balloons. I'm the wrong nigga to battle in the air against. Go fly a kite, my nigga. I just thought about something. Today's date is 23. And the initials for Mello Jones is MJ. Oh, so you thought you was going to channel the GOAT tonight. At the face-off, he said he don't believe in numbers. Well, he about to be confused as fuck after getting 3-0 tonight. I'm just playing. In all seriousness, I fucks with Mello. So this is the part of the piece where I'm going to just choose peace and hold the weapon. You are a genuinely great guy with the gift of gab. That's 5G's next to bars like my phone connection. And I know, yeah, y'all thought about it? And I know that the tone of this poem is aggressive. It feels like every line I just kept on revving up. But to be honest, I ain't never lifted a can before. Though if I ever saw Mello fall down, I wouldn't hesitate to lift 7 up. So the commentary about me being smug and selfish, I'm about as fair as it gets. I founded the league and then booked myself for the first event. Wait, damn. That really is some arrogant shit. When I get to scheming, I make angels of my demons. So when I ask left wing or right wing, I ain't talking political position. When I make a nigga disappear, ain't no bringing them back. I ain't your typical magician. If you really want to stop me from being cocky, you gonna need spiritual assistance. If you ever think you in any condition to be critical of me, I'll flip all this shit over and leave you in a critical condition. You can't call yourself healed if you don't got scars. Your stays ain't shit if you don't got bars.
Round 3 is the apex round. It's on Mello.
All right, honest opinion. This is a safe fucking space. By a show of hands. How many people before this shit started probably think that Nicholas Bars Austin is better than Mello Jones at battle bars? Be honest, don't y'all fucking lying. His name is Bars. What the fuck? Battle bars. To be honest, Mello Jones ain't even really that fucking known for having bars. Just bars. Like, you a battle rapper? Like, should I do like gun bars? Like, you know I got guns bars. I don't know where Bob, I'm not going to bring no guns here, but this is a headshot from my firing pin. Oh, that was a gun bar. Fuck.
Okay.
No, Nick, he said he fucked with me, I fuck with him. This isn't threats. But you was on the internet talking a lot of shit, and I did get triggered. But my therapist told me I need to handle my shit and use my nickel less. Nicholas. No, hold on. My time. Hold on. Hold my time. Hold on. To be honest, he was ranked one of the fucking top 3 in the fucking country best in bars. So why the fuck would I accept some shit like this against bars? Lyrical exercise, I deem this. Lyrical exercise, I deem this. Not fucked up. What I meant to say was I'm just here to lyrically exercise my demons. So if y'all niggas see me start to levitate, that's just me trying to demonstrate what it takes for me to keep my demons straight. He said he's the league owner and the top fucking battler, right? And it's kind of packed in here. He's probably getting paid all kind of ways. He want to have his cake and eat it too. So I'm going to fucking feed it to you, anime. You going to need, look, hold up. Stop my time.
Stop my man time.
You going to need, you talking about demons, you going to need Tanjiro and Nezuko. You trying to get this demon slayed. Look, I'm going to attack on Titan. The stage going to need bleach. I'll hunt the hunter, and if he talk Baki, get one piece. Nah. Really. Nah, real shit. I'm talking one punch, man. Maybe I'll go too. I ain't feel like dragging bars, but if you want to go, cool.
Stop my man's time.
Look, hold close, real shit. Old school anime, we could go, man. That's an arrogant demon like Inuyasha. I handcrafted these sayings since you fucking love Toriyama. Toriyama and bars. I guess they was both just looking for rounds. You must be lost if it's me you found. Y'all see the Apex logo? That's why he out here lying trying to get the crown. They didn't see it. It's cool. I can spit through the ignorance, girl. See, he was gassed by all them hands out that don't understand that switch you flip by dissing this boy. We always ready. Acronym for the war. You attack him, you get destroyed. It's your first year, rook. Don't waste a night you could have spent with the queen trying to turn from a pawn to a king. They'll give your bishop a call. Nah. Tell him he made it to the end of this board, but then he got slaughtered by the final boss. All them hands up with you be on the floor like you took a loss in the final four. I mean, it is March. There's some fucking madness. You can't just shoot at the shooter. You better try to score off of image and gimmicks. I rarely respond to kid shit. Superman had to take off his jacket to kill a cricket. What's a cricket? That's just some noise from a little friction. That's your affliction. For me, this spitting shit been religion. Headshot type shit. Welcome to benediction. Pray with me. Our Father, Mello's a problem starter, bomb dropper, wine wazer, dragon slayer, bomb dropper, the lyrical monster, the king of Wakanda, running through the jungle, dumping like the niggas from Contra. I attack on some flame on. If I decide to let it rain like today, you will need Noah's Ark. I feel like Tony Stark's cool as fuck with my shades on. I prefer the weapon that you only fire once. You are aiming your pistol at a Jericho missile. Who official? Who the boss? I'll put balls on top of balls like he ordering a drink from a club on the second floor. Who ready for war without a second star? 1 second star, no star, like a one toilet bathroom. Is that you? You gonna pop fly. When it's past 12, you feeding this magua with the precision of Miyagi clipping a bonsai. No rap. No rap. Lay a full flat real fast. I'm talking damn near full flat like Bo Jack at the combine. Too late to shut the front gate, they don't let the dogs loose. I can smell y'all niggas hating. Just something to gnaw through. Flying in a bird, nigga. Flying.
Yo! Jesus Christ, bro!